are we keeping ourselves in pain? In Eckhart Tolle's book, A New Earth, he talks about a concept called the pain body. And the pain body is essentially us dwelling on our past experiences and hurts and keeping ourselves in a place of pain. Or sometimes even being so used to being in pain that we're digging up new pain. And for each person, the pain body is a little bit different, but I want to talk about the concept behind keeping ourselves in pain when the pain is gone and past. Now, there is a healing period and there is, some amount of pain that is always going to come back up, but often we come to these places where we've learned to live in that pain so much that we're keeping ourselves in it. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced someone that does this, but somebody that's just so used to being in pain and just whatever, that they are constantly dragging everyone around them down with them. They're constantly like digging back up the pain. They're constantly just like trying to live in that pain. And I'm sure it's not conscious for them. They don't want to be in pain, but part of them does. Part of them is so used to that they're just recreating it over and over. But I think to some extent we all do this. To some extent, we keep ourselves in that place of pain, or we bring ourselves back to that place of pain because we've gotten used to it. And I know for me, I did this in my marriage. I got so used to being in that place of pain that sometimes I created it. Sometimes I exaggerated it, and even after I got out of the marriage, sometimes I relived it over and over and over and over. And it took me time to learn that I could either live in the past forever and keep bringing up pain or creating new pain, or I could move on and move forward and live my life. In one of my recent videos, I talked about a friendship that the other person had pulled away, and I talked about my reaction to that being that my first reaction was, okay, well, I'm just not going to get close to anyone ever again. And that is a reaction from my pain body. That is me saying, okay, well, this hurt, and because it hurt, I'm just going to keep living in that pain. I'm not going to try and have the relationships I desire because I've learned that pain is just what it is, and I'm going to keep living in my pain. But after a few days, a few weeks of going through that, of really like digging into that, I realized that I can't do that. If I want to learn and grow